So here's the situation. Over Labor Day weekend, when we were discharging our tanks into our new septic connection located up there by the hose, the water backed up into the Stinky Slinky. So we watched it slowly go down and then called a company to come out and pump out the tank, which we didn't know where it was. So they were kind enough to find it for us, which was underneath this slab, unfortunately. Where those pieces of wood are is where the septic line went, about to where the shovel head is there. And then I traced it back to that sidewalk slab. Well, it turns out that the corner, it's kind of right where I just busted this up, but kind of right at that crease there is where the edge of the tank is. And it goes out this way. It doesn't cross the pad, I found out, but so luckily it's only about 1.5 inches or so of concrete, about 2 or 3 inches on the edges. So I started out by excavating and then knocking it in with the arm of the tractor, but then I pulled out the sledgehammer and was able to basically bust up the whole piece, get at least some cracks that I think go all the way through. So I'm hoping that I can just come in now and scrape off these chunks, but we thought about keeping this, but it's the only because it's the only piece of flat concrete on the whole property now. But with it being over the septic tank and not knowing the condition that the field and everything is in, because we believe the field comes out from there and then goes into this area. We've got these line of big tall trees and stuff. So if we're unlucky, the septic field is in this little clearing right here. I would say if we're more lucky, but there's a clearing way out in this little area down here that we thought it might be, but if I had to guess now looking at this, it's gonna be right in here, or it's underneath these trees. Unfortunately, we don't know if these trees, how long these trees have been here, but they've clearly been planted, so it's kind of, did they plant them before or after the septic field? Which I now know the septic was put in 75. So let's see, how tall are these? Real tall. So maybe somebody can tell me about how old these trees are, but because yeah, they're about 45, or the septic field now is about 45 years old. So assuming that they didn't do any repairs in between the permit time and when we purchased this in fall of 2018. So all right, let's get back to work.